Hi everybody, Andrew Cherin, attorney at law here. I'm a personal injury lawyer in Seattle and I represent people that are injured in car accidents. Today I'm excited to bring you another episode of my video blog. In today's episode I'm talking about the top 5 techniques for defensive driving. Number 1, blind spot driving. Avoid blind spot driving because if the person that's in front of you or to the side of you can't see you, there's more likely that they're going to merge in front of you and possibly get in a car accident. So try not to stay in that blind spot area, which is the driver's side back door kind of area. If you're kind of driving, you're about halfway behind that car and they're to your right, you're in their blind spot most likely, and they can't see you and they could merge into you at one point. It's obviously going to be their fault, but you don't want to get in a car accident. Number 2, drive the speed limit. Obviously, the faster you go, the more impact you're going to feel. If you are in a car accident, the more severe the car accident's going to be, especially if you hit a patch where there's stop traffic ahead of you, which in Seattle there's a lot of that all the time. Seattle is known as one of the worst congested cities in America. Number 3, leave adequate space between you and the car in front of you. What's adequate space? Most people say, the 3 to 5 second rule. If you can travel the distance of the person ahead of you is within 3 to 5 seconds, you have a good space. If you're within that time zone, you're not leaving enough space, so you need to slow down, leave a little bit more space. That's kind of leaves you good braking room distance. So leave adequate space, because in Seattle, it's bad traffic all the time. You never know when you're going to hit a spot where there's traffic's all of a sudden stopped. Number 4, assume people do not see you. This is kind of along the same lines of blind spot driving, but this one I'm kind of more talking about intersections. When a light turns green on your end and you see somebody on the right that's kind of approaching the intersection fast, kind of assume that they're not going to stop at first, so kind of proceed with caution and make sure that they're slowing down, so it indicates that they're going to stop, because that you never know when someone's going to run a red light, and those are some of the worst car accidents you see is T-bone accidents. So a good way to avoid those is to kind of make eye contact, kind of see what the car is actually doing when they're going through an intersection, if they're actually stopping or slowing down before you proceed through. Number 5, make sure people are slowing down at red lights. It's kind of along the same line as what I just said, so I'll kind of skip that one. The next one, I guess, would be cell phone usage. Make sure that you're using hands-free at all times. You don't want to be looking at your cell phone. Texting and driving, one of the worst common causes of car accidents today. Distracted driving is probably the number 1 cause of car accidents, and cell phone usage contributes almost entirely to that. Today with modern technology, you have internet, you have cell phone, you have Facebook, you have so many things on your cell phone that you can look at that are distracting. So try to wait until you get home to do that, or wherever your destination is, before you look at your phone to do that stuff. Anyways, guys, that's my 5 tips for today. I hope you found this very informative, and if you've been in a car accident and you're hurt, I'm very sorry, but I give free consultations. Feel free to check out my website, www.lawcherin.com, which will walk you through all personal injury steps. You can download my free book that I've published there. That's going to be available on Amazon soon. And if you need immediate assistance, please feel free to give me a call, give free consultations. My number is 206-850-6716.